Good morning. Welcome to the Sunday Morning Intention, day 180 of doing these intentions, 6 months. Woohoo! So we're going to do a 30-minute intention this morning. If you could sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed for the next 30 minutes, that would be great. Let's create some reality together. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, just let everything go. Any cares and concerns just dissolve and float away. And take the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And with this exhale, if you could feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, and then exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing. Okay, now we're going to focus on the body for a little bit. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I'd like you to bring your attention down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. It's okay to be at peace. Feel the energy inside of you leaving through your feet, going into the ground, into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back to your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then focus on the ankles, shins, calves, and knees. And ask them all to relax at this time. And then the upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything loosen. Then focus on your inner organs, your rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers all hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention back up to the scalp. It's a hiding place for tension. See if you can find any there, and if so, just release it. Almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then we bring our attention to our jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then we go to our eyelids and see if we can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And then we go inside and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And now let's thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to invite it to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want our mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. And then we're going to deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of water today to deal with our thoughts. Imagine yourself standing in a river, a gentle river. Your feet are anchored in the sand beneath you, and you're feeling the cool wetness of the water play against your skin of your ankles and your shins. And feel the flow, the pull of the river, the current. It's a beautiful hot day, so it's quite pleasant. I want you to see all the thoughts that you have in your head come shaking out, almost like a wet dog shaking his coat. It's all your thoughts coming out of droplets of water, and they're being carried by gravity down to the surface of the river. The flow of the current is taking them downstream. And I want you to observe and witness your thoughts, but don't get engaged. Don't let them pull you down the river with them. Stay anchored where you are. And if you are observing or witnessing your thoughts, therefore, that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. Well, let's take the journey from our head space now to our chest cavity. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to experience this journey viscerally. Feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you float down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. This is natural and normal. We all develop protective mechanisms to protect ourselves. What I want you to realize is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP, backstage pass to it at all times. So go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit and brilliant beams of yellow and golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of cosmos. This is the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want right now. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe. And they are also you. We are all one being, all the same light, All the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a very powerful place as well. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of this morning. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So envision right now the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we really all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Start with talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely vibrant, healthy, whole, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we look after our bodies. Anytime that we need teaching or guidance on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my system, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its perfect, natural, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to include your friends and family as well. See the relief and wonderment on their faces, and then extend it out to your community, and then to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. And this is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth. Everybody has cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. Maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you follow your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness, completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. Now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this incredible existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. My heart is just expanding in my chest right now. Feeling all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. Walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on the strangers' faces as I pass by, seeing the lights in their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody is feeling connected. Something miraculous happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the fear, the righteousness, the judgment, the harming of others. All of this falls away, and we naturally just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody is on the same page. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the worry, tension, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere above us, transforming into the higher resonance frequencies, more in alignment with who we are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming again in my heart. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all of the connections, cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. It's an incredible energy to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're frolicking in the lake on a hot summer's day, or you're at a picnic with your family, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive, or you're out for a mountain bike with the cool breeze against your cheek. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I'd like you to just stop right now in your shoes. It is already done. This has already happened. So say we all. And look at all the beauty surrounding you. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy surrounding you at all times and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And now let's connect with some gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and energy and love and healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality, excuse me, and build it up as a big energy ball in our centers right now. In the heart space, solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy, and when we exhale, we're going to release and share it with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life, replenish your love, light, healing, energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Shift your limbs around a little bit. When you're ready to also come back in the room, open your eyes and notice how you're feeling. Know that anytime you'd like to recreate the state of being for yourself, you can do so with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand. Eventually, we won't even have to try anymore. We just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we really are. Creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are this powerful. And so much more when we put our intentions together this way, exponentially by magnitudes, actually. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. Have a beautiful Sunday, middle of your long weekend. And we'll see you again for the shorter intention this evening.